Hello everybody. Today I am going to do a painting, and I was going to do it outside, but the wind picked up. And you know, when you're trying to paint, then you have your plastic laying there, it's going to blow everywhere. So I decided to bring it in, and what you hear is me mixing the colors. So I asked my girlfriend to give me 3 colors. Of course, she gave me 5, but anyway, so it's orange, black, white, red. She put the yellow and the green in there as well. So that's orange, black, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 colors. Okay, so we're gonna do 6 colors today, and that's the pictures she sent me. She sent me these pictures, that picture a few months ago, and I just been busy doing vase pours and haven't gotten to much painting, you know. Our year end is finished at work. Yay! And now I'm going to make time to do things that I want to do. You know, take a couple of days off because I have like 3 weeks, maybe 2 weeks, 80 hours. No, I have 99 hours of use or lose. So that's over 2 weeks of time that I need to hurry up and spend before, I think it's January 12th. That's too thick. That needs some water. So I'm mixing up these colors to do a pour on, got a pretty big canvas out there. It's a 24 by 30. So this is one of my preparations. So I decided to talk to you guys before I started pouring my paint, because you know when I start pouring paints, I don't talk. I don't have anything to say because I'm focused. I'm focused. I'm focused. What I wanted to talk to you guys about today, and we all do it. We all do it. And oh, that made more pink. Oh, I gotta put more red in that. Is being in your head too much. You know, you can have a situation that's going on, and you are going into it thinking too much. You know, you may have a meeting that's going to go the next day, and you have already figured out the outcome of this meeting. It could be a positive meeting, but you have already figured it out. It could be a negative meeting, you know, and it could be a meeting you don't even really know what the outcome is going to be. But yet you try to figure out so many things in your head. It's like, you know, let go and open up your ears and listen. You know, I was told a lot when I was growing up to listen to God. Hear what He's telling you in the direction that He's placing you in. And this is too thick too. Listen to what He has to say, because He can have a lot to say, and we like not listening and wanting to do our own thing, and then something bad happened and you're like, oh, woe is me, why did this happen to me? Because your butt wasn't listening. You know, you can go into a situation with a spouse, and something could have happened, and just the littlest things, you could have found a hair on their clothes, and it is not your hair, your color. And you've gone into this whole thing all in your head, just overthinking it. Instead of just saying, you know, waiting till that person gets home or gets out the shower or wherever they're at and say, hey, what's up with the hair? Yeah, y'all know what I mean. But yeah, just get out your head. Get out your head, relax, and, you know, stop being so stressed over things. I am, and this is the subject that is close to me, because I will do that. But then I always say I have a couple personalities, not Jekyll and Hyde, but I have a couple personalities, and that one personality oh, that's a thin, that's good, a little bit thinner maybe, that will do that, you know. Oh, I mean, even when I started my new position that I'm in now, you know, get out of here, fly. I had the whole situation in my head of how these people were going to accept me because somebody else was training this new person and he was not going to be accepting to what I had to bring to the table. Sorry, I'm getting me some gloves because it's getting on my fingernails. But yeah, and I had to get out of my head with that because it can make a situation all bad, like really bad, if you just don't get out, if you just get out your head and listen. Just listen. Sometimes you got to be prepared for meetings, but you know, do that in a presentation to be prepared, you know. Think about what you're going to say first. That's different than what I'm saying here, but y'all know what I mean. Yeah, just sit back and listen. Let God. And I think everything will be okay. But not with these paints because they too thick. When I finish this, we'll get into the painting. Okay, I am going to unwrap this. I brought everything inside. And I have orange on my hands. Let me get a paper towel. Didn't realize I had orange on my hands. Probably because I just poured the orange paint. But anyway. Some people, they tape the bottom of their canvases. Because they don't want it, you know, to spill over. But I want it to spill over. I like seeing that on mine. And as I said, this is a 24 by 30. It's kind of a big size. 24 by 30. See that? Yeah. And I'm going to do it this way because it gives me room to tilt it and pour it off. Because this is going to be a mess. Big, 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 big mess. And with a painting this big, I am going to use, I'm sorry, you probably can't even hear me. With the painting this big, I'm going to put it on these big holders here. Hopefully they'll work out. Hold on a minute. After I started thinking about it, I should have put my big thumbtacks at the bottom of these. But, oh well, we're going to make a mess. So I've already strained it and poured it. So the reason why I don't have the green and the black in here is because, you know, those are dark, dark colors. So I do not want to have too much of that on here. So I just have them in a spray bottle and I'm just going to put it in there. So let's paint and let's see how this turns out. I wanted some white to be on the outside. That's going to run off, so we're not worried about that. Should have put my camera up a little higher so you guys could see the tilting. I use water and a little bit of Floetrol. I just wanted to stretch the paint a little bit. And I see that using the water, look at the cells that are coming out of this. I forgot about that. But let's see how they open up. They're pulling some stuff from underneath over there. Can you see it? Let me lift this up some so you can see the whole painting. So look at it. Cells are just opening up. I don't know if I wanted that to happen. I like the colors. I like the colors. I don't know about these cells opening up though. Maybe I should have just used Floetrol. There's a green one over here opening up. Red one. This white is doing something here. I don't know what. I'm not liking it. Let me stop wiping on myself and use a napkin. This one took over some red there. Push that on the side. Connect these. Yeah, I thought I had a lot of paint. You know, when you start pouring, you don't have that much paint. Yeah, I don't like the way this opened up over here. I wish I can just pour it and push that off over there. Because I am, watch me. If you don't like it, pour over it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I need more gloves. I got enough paint here, so I really don't care if I make up more and more and more. Oh, I forgot to put red in there. Did I put red? Nope, I didn't put red. Yes, I did. Look at the cells are coming through before I even move it. Oh, I'm not sure I'm a fan of these cells. This might be a painting that's going to dry and going to get done all over again. Push that color to the side. Yep, this might dry and I'll do it over again. Trying to push it off that corner. Because I don't like this. Yeah, I am going to let this dry, and I am going to do it over again. Watch. Well, here we go again. I scraped all the paint off, scooped it up, and put it in a cup. It was a whole red cup full of paint that I got off of here. Then I tracked it all outside and whatever. I made a mess. So I mixed the paints up. This time I didn't do them with water. Well, just a little bit of water, not half water. And half and half Floetrol. So these paints are a little thick, but let's see how this works. So I want to, I said I wasn't going to put the green on until last, but I think I'm just going to put a little green on top of this so that it doesn't make too much of a mess. Because you know, green and orange and red, you got brown. So just don't want to do too much. I'm just putting a little black in here too. So let's see how this works out this time, second time around. So there's the black. Put those on the end. Let that flow out. And ooh, that's a lot of yellow. Oh goodness. Let's see. I see her colors now. They look totally different in the painting she gave me, but I see them now. They're pretty. They're really pretty. That's gonna flow off. That's gonna flow off. Yeah, I made a mess. So I'm glad it's all on plastic, and I can just scoop the plastic up and put it in a garbage bag and throw it away. So let's tilt and see how it turns out. Get that red, it's flowing. Tilt it back to the middle. So that you guys could see it. I'm going to turn it around. Trying to get to that end. Come on in. Come on. There we go. Oops. Back to the middle. And I put a lot of paint on here. My goodness. Maybe because this is a big canvas. Sorry. I should have followed my first mind and used my big old thumbtacks to put this down on. Or buy those one that Molly has. I gotta get some painting on, some colors on that side. So what I'm going to do is just mix up a little bit. And help it flow over there. Otherwise, I'm loving this. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I said a little bit, huh? That's a whole lot. Whole lot of paint that's about to come off. Swish it up. And help that flow. There it is. There it is. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Get my sides. Get them covered up from the first one. They're covered. It's gonna still drip anyway. I wish I'd have got more of that end off of there. But I didn't want to lose the green. See, I didn't want to lose that green. Don't want to lose that. Because, I mean, there's a little bit that, there's green. Uh-oh. I got it all. Oh, I didn't know that I had a napkin hanging out of my pocket. And the napkin was touching the paint. Ugh. Got on my arm, my watch. Whatever. It's all washable. I'm putting on another glove so that I can, I thought I had a couple gloves here, but I don't. So that maybe I tilt that just a little bit over and get that red off. Let's see. It's going slowly. Just wanted to stretch that just enough so that the green gets to that end. Yeah, that's pretty. That's gonna flow off. I swear I got so many dirty gloves. It's gonna be just in this plastic. And just put it all in a garbage bag and be ready to go. Okay, I'm gonna bring you in closer so you can see it. And I like the way it turned out. Ooh, I can't touch my phone. So here are the colors. The orange, the green, the red, the white, and look at the black just took enough right around that flow there. And you know what I could do is bring it out more. Just dip my fingers in some black and just keep that little flow there going and take it on around to the green. That's pretty. I'm gonna do a vase this color. I think I already did, but oop, you see the mess it made? Yeah, and it's spilling again on the floor. I gotta fix this some kind of way so it's not all on the floor when I come back from it drying. But there's the painting. Why didn't I bring this in smaller so I can hold it better? There we go. There we go. That's pretty. That's pretty. Well, I thank you. I appreciate you. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. And if you're new to my channel and you've lasted this long, I appreciate you too. Deuces. Bye-bye.